up, D's peeps? This is your girl D coming at you with this sweet, piping hot tea. So sit on down and enjoy the show because Just D Show is raw and uncensored.
Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and turn on that notification bell.
You can see it in my eyes. My future turning up.
What's up, D's peeps? This is your girl D coming at you with this sweet, piping hot tea. So sit on down and enjoy the show because Just D Show is raw and uncensored.
Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and turn on that notification bell.
You can see it in my eyes. My future turning up.
Can you guys do me a favor? If you are currently in this live, let me know in the chat if you can hear me okay. Because on the last live, when I listened to the replay, it was hard to actually hear. So I want to make for sure that you guys can hear me clearly. If you're currently tuning in, thank you so much for tuning in. Welcome to my channel. Shout out to all my current D's peeps. Shout out to the new subscribers. Make sure you guys hit the like. Hit the like. Hit the like. Hold on. Good to see you, Neptune. Thank you so much for tuning in. You said it's a little bit low. Okay. Give me a second. I'm going to adjust the background music. The volume to make sure that's not affecting the audio. I turned on the noise cancellation settings, so okay, so I turned down, so I have the high frequency music playing in the background. Can you let me know if that's any better, please? I want to make for sure that everybody can hear me okay before I continue. And y'all don't forget to hit the like, hit the like, hit the like on your way in. It is appreciated. Give me 1 second. Okay, so Neptune, can you hear me or is it still low? Because I may have to disable my Bluetooth. That might be the issue also. Is that any better or does it still sound the same? I want to make for sure before I continue, because that last live, when I listened to the replay, I could barely hear. The volume's still low. Okay, let me do this. I'm gonna disable my Bluetooth and see if that helps. Give me 1 second. Okay, so is that any better or is it still the same? As you said, I hear you, but the volume is still low. Let me know if it's any better, please. Because it could have been my Bluetooth as well. right quick. Neptune, is it any better with the adjustment that I just made, or is it still low? Well, yeah, I just disabled the Bluetooth earphones because I figured that might have been why you guys couldn't hear me before. So yeah, they're not on. You said it's still low? Not unless it's the noise cancellation setting, but I know when I turned it off and I listened to that testing audio, it was the background music or background was lower than me speaking. Okay, so is it better? Can you put a 1 in the chat if you can hear me better? Put a 2 if you cannot. That way I know before I continue. And no, not the Bluetooth is not noise cancellation. It's still low. Okay. Hold on. Give me a second. Okay. Fixing something. I'm gonna try adjusting the audio settings. Give me 1 second. The reduce mic background noise. Okay, so I just disabled that setting. Is that any better? Or is it still low on your end? Can you, Neptune, let me know, did that help, or does it still sound low? Because I don't want to talk too loud, you know. Okay, you said you can hear a little bit better. Okay, good. Hopefully everybody can. Because see, on my end, when I'm in the studio, I can't hear if it's low or not until after the live, so hopefully that's a little bit better. So again, thank you so much for tuning in. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna adjust the volume settings on here also. Okay, so I've adjusted the volume on my device. I've turned it up. Is that a little bit better, or is it still low on your end? Because I don't want to go full on into the live if you guys can't hear me. I want to make sure it's audible. It's okay, better, good. So that might have been what the issue was. Because I turned on so there's a setting on StreamYard where you can adjust you can enable, it's called background noise cancellation. So it's supposed to like reduce the background noise, but I think what's happening is that it's reducing the overall volume. So I disabled that because I am at Starbucks, you guys. I'm at a public place, so there's going to be some background noise, but I don't want that to overpower me. Okay. Like I said, if you Neptune, as I continue this, if for some reason you can't hear, just send me a DM on Instagram. That way I'll see it. Okay. Yeah, the intro, yeah. I'm going to be editing a new intro because, yeah, the intro's really loud. Thank you. All right, good to see you. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. So this is a free psychic reading. Go to Mantras Live. For anybody that has questions that you would like an answer to, let me drop that in the chat. So all personal questions, no, that's not what I meant to do. Okay, hold on. So anyone who tunes into the live, if you would like a question answered, they're only $5.55. 555 is the angel number for new beginnings. So that's why I chose that for this live. What you'll do is if you would like a question answered, you'll send your $5.55 donation amount to my CashApp, which I just dropped in the chat. And then the questions will be answered in the order that they're received. So once I see your question, after I receive your CashApp, I will get to your question. I'm going to pull some golden mantra cards and give you guys some spiritual insight. And for those who are not, you can follow my other, of course you guys that are currently following me on Instagram and TikTok, thank you. You guys can always follow me at JustDeeShow. But specifically, if you want to book a private reading, DM me on Instagram at alignedmanifestations by D. And if you're not on Instagram, then you can email me. Give me 1 second to drop the email in the chat. So if you're not on Instagram, then you can email me at alignedmanifestations@gmail.com. So for tonight, and possibly I might extend this special throughout the week. For those who would like a private reading, I am offering a 15-minute reading for $25. And give me 1 second. And then for those who would like a personal one-on-one spiritual healing session, definitely you want to reach out to me on Instagram or email me, and I'll let you know what the prices are for that, and I can get you scheduled once I receive your booking donation. Just give me 1 second. Okay, so, all right, there you go. So that is the special that I'm offering tonight. I do have availability, so if you would like a private 15-minute reading after this live, again, feel free to reach out to me on Instagram or email me, and then send your $25 donation to my Cash App. Send your Cash App because that's what you need to do to actually book the reading, and then I will get you scheduled immediately. And like I said, if you would like a more personal one-on-one video consultation session, I do offer those as well at a half hour and 1 hour. And I'm putting together my own, actually developing my own website, but I'm putting together new packages, VIP premium package, elite package, and standard. So with the premium and the elite, those are video sessions where you're actually on video live with me, and I cover everything from healing, love, career, ancestral channeling, childhood trauma channeling and healing, mental health support, and spiritual development. So during this live, again, everyone who has a question that you would like answered, they're only $5.55 per question, and you will send that donation amount to my Cash App, and then the questions will be answered in the order that they are received. I'm going to give you guys some free readings and golden mantra pulls, and hope that when you leave this live, you leave encouraged and uplifted and in an energy of abundance. For those that are just coming in, don't forget to hit the like. Hit the like. If you're new to my channel, thank you for tuning in. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell. That way you get notified every time I go live or upload. Okay, make sure I can see the chat. So again, I want to thank you guys so much for tuning in. seems like the theme of today is transition. I know a lot of people are going through transitions, whether that's, transitioning from a job to a new job, if you've recently lost a job, if you have had to release people, over the holiday season. I know the holidays can be a challenging time for people, and a lot of endings happened with a lot of us in 2025. 2025 was the number 9, the 9th year, and the number 9 in angel numbers represents endings. And now that we're in 2026, that represents the beginning. So it's literally a universal reset. So as things end, there are new beginnings that begin. And oftentimes, new beginnings are preceded by endings. So if you are going through a transition, understand that the God has aligned that for your highest good. And don't resist it. Allow that to flow out of your life so that what is meant for you can flow into your life. So we're going to start with 5 cards. And like I said, anybody that would like a personal psychic reading, feel free to send your donation and reach out. I will get you scheduled. And if you have a question during this live, submit your $5.55 donation and I will get to your question. God bless you, love. Alright, so the first card. Everywhere I go, I find my people. Everywhere I go, I find my people. So this actually clarifies the ending of relationships and new beginnings. Like I said, oftentimes we have to release what and who no longer serves us so that the people that are meant to be in our lives can flow in. So everywhere I go, I find my people. And as I told you guys before, my Golden Mantra cards have page numbers for the guidebook. And sometimes there's additional messages, sometimes there's illustrations. So the page number on here is 21. So let's see if page 21 has an additional message. Okay, so no, this one has an illustration. All right. Second card. It's okay to be born again and rediscover myself. That's evolution. That's becoming. It's okay to be born again and rediscover myself. That's evolution. That's becoming. When it comes to rediscovering yourself, that can be anything from healing childhood traumas to spiritual growth, spiritual healing. You might be transitioning down a path. You guys know I'm a high vibrational high priestess, empath, clairvoyant, psychic medium. And I was raised in churches, religion. So you may be transitioning from believing in religion to spirituality, which is just simply tapping into the Most High God that's already within you. So the card that the page number associated with this card, again, is 40, and there is an additional message. Today I let you go. My love, my sweet love, it's time to release this person who has been on your mind and in your heart space. They've pulled away while you are still holding on to visions you've created or moments you've experienced with them. Let go, my love. You deserve so much more. You deserve a love that comes with ease, devoted interest, and intent. And oftentimes, we tend to settle for less because we don't think we deserve better. A lot of people do that, in fact. They stay in relationships where, and it may not even be a toxic relationship. It just may be a relationship that is not helping you to elevate, whether that's emotionally, spiritually, whatever. So if you're in a connection and it is not serving a positive purpose, if it's not aiding in your healing and in your growth, it's time to release that. I am unlearning lack and scarcity. Abundance is a frequency I vibe on. I am unlearning lack and scarcity. Abundance is a frequency I vibe on. I'm going to pause and speak on that, because I know I'm not the only person going through a financial transition right now. A lot of us are. A lot of people that I've actually talked to recently are going through a financial transition as well. So when it comes to unlearning lack and scarcity, if you have lost a job or your situation's not stable, maybe you lost your home, maybe you lost a car, stability, the thing to do is to shift your energy to gratitude. Gratitude attracts abundance. Instead of focusing on the loss, which a lot of times is just simply a transition, and sometimes it's also a test, a test of faith. Are you going to trust God when you can't see your way? Are you going to trust God when the resources are not there? Are you going to trust God when everyone's left you alone at a time when you need help and support? Or do you plummet into depression and fear and anxiety, which those are natural human reactions and responses that we have been conditioned to. So the thing to do is practice this mantra. I am unlearning lack and scarcity. Abundance is a frequency I vibe on, which means it's an energy that you live in. So it doesn't mean that you even know how the situation is going to work out, but you just believe that it is. That's trusting God, and that's walking by faith. That's truly walking by faith when you can't see how it's going to work out, but you know that God, your angels, and your ancestors and spirit guides, they've got you. So this card comes with page number 15. Let's see. Okay, so that's just an illustration on that page. But unlearning lack and scarcity and shifting to gratitude and abundance will bring in everything it is that you desire. I am a radiant being of light, love, and joy. I am a radiant being of light, love, and joy. It's so true, in the Bible it says the joy of the Lord is our strength. If you are going through, like I know, I can feel, there are people in this live, whether you're here right now or on the replay, where you are feeling heartbroken right now. Something, a relationship, a connection, an opportunity didn't go the way that you had hoped, and you might be feeling lost. You might be feeling like, is God there? How is this going to work out? Why did this person, I'm hearing abandonment. Why did this person abandon me? Somebody else is dealing with infidelity, having been cheated on. And there is divorce that I'm feeling, as well as separation. Remember that you are a being, a radiant being of light, love, and joy. Start pouring that love into yourself. Self-love. If you don't love yourself, you cannot love anybody else and have a healthy relationship with them. It's just not possible. So remember that you are a radiant being of light, love, and joy. Page number associated with this card is 36. Let's see if there is an additional message. Take a look. Okay. So I release my grip on the things I cannot control. My love, have you seen that viral video of a man trying to mop up the ocean with a house mop? That's precisely how you look to the universe as you try to control what is beyond you. It's not a good use of your time or energy. Spirit asks you to let it go and allow it to flow, or better yet, find your own flow. So in situations where things happen out of your control, and Lord knows that's been, the theme and the journey that I've been on. Surrender what you can't control and lean into trust, lean into having faith, lean into, I can't control this, so Lord, I give it to you. You guide me, you lead me, and you show me what to do. And oftentimes when things do go left, it is usually God trying to get your attention to tell you, hey, I'm here, tap into me, especially when you can't control. I should have looked up that scripture, but there's a scripture that says, come to me, all ye that are heavy laden and heavy burden, and I will give you rest. Give it to God. Everything I touch turns into gold and invites lasting abundance into my life. Everything I touch turns into gold and invites lasting abundance into my life. So, say for instance, you're in a situation where you're starting over. That's, been the theme in my own personal life. Starting over, rebuilding from scratch. Really believe, truly believe, that you have the power. When you align your thoughts to receive abundance, abundance will flow into your life. But if you allow your thoughts to go into a place of lack and scarcity and fear and doubt and stress, you will block your blessings. I know that from experience. And me having been born with the autoimmune disease, Graves' disease, it causes anxiety and nervousness. It affects a lot of things. And I often have to catch myself when I start going into that, state of anxiety or fear and be like, no, I'm abundant. Even when I can't see my way, even when I don't know how things are going to work out, I believe. And that truly is faith. So remember, everything I touch turns into gold and invites lasting abundance into my life. I genuinely believe that. Now, the page number associated with this is 13. I don't think there's a message, but let me just double check. I think there's an illustration on that page. Yeah, no, there's not. So I'm going to pull some more golden mantra cards. Someone listening to this live is pregnant. If you've been wondering about if you're late, you need to get a pregnancy test, because I'm feeling new birth, new life. And if the person that you recently were with is not somebody that you see yourself having a future with, I want to encourage you to make the decision that is best for you. And remember that new life is a blessing, whether you're with that person or not. To that woman that's going through a divorce right now, understand that this is divinely orchestrated because you deserve better. There's a masculine energy I'm feeling where you're questioning whether or not to enter a relationship. What I would encourage you to do is to pray and meditate on if the person that you're interested in is someone that you resonate with. Do you guys share the same interest? Do you guys share the same beliefs? And are you both working on your healing? Because if you're not working on your healing, it's going to be tough to have a healthy relationship. Oh, wait. He said, well, there's only 2 people on this live. I feel you. Well, keep in mind, there's going to be people that watch the replay as well. So, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. That's what I'll say. Take what resonates and leave what doesn't. And again, for anyone that has a question that you would like a psychic reading for, feel free to drop your donation amount of $5.55 to my CashApp, and I will answer the questions in the order that they're received. And again, I am offering today a special $25 special for a 15-minute private reading, which that'll be done offline. And you can reach out to me follow and DM me on Instagram at alignedmanifestations by D, or you can email me alignedmanifestations@gmail.com. And if you would like a private reading, I can get that scheduled following this live. So again, for everyone that has a question, it is $5.55 per question, and 555 is the angel number for new beginnings. Neptune, you are funny. All right, so I'm glad that you guys can hear me better on this live. Like I said, I think earlier it was just because there were so many people around, and then also the settings that I had for the audio. All right, so I'm gonna pull, since 5 is the theme, I'm gonna pull 5 more golden mantra cards. Following this live, I do plan on doing a live on TikTok. So if you're following me on TikTok, tap in with me over there once this live ends. He said, as far as other reading you mentioned, I don't know if it's about me, but I don't think it is, because I'm interested in several people and they don't even live in my state. So I don't know if I'm serious. Hey, if you're not, it's okay. Look, if you are single and mingling, single and ready to make, do you, shoot. Do you. But I'm feeling a lot of transitions right now. You know, people going through endings and new beginnings, and there are people going through endings, and I know there will be people that will catch the replay. So anytime I feel energy, it's because it's there. Even if they're not in the chat right now, it's because that energy exists. So yeah, what I want everybody to remember is that this year, 2026, is the reset year. It's a fresh start. It's literally spiritually and universally year 1, starting over. And 2025, I guarantee you, I know I'm not the only one that went through a lot of endings, especially a lot of relationship endings, whether it's romantic or platonic or familial or even professionally. A lot of people have been going through job loss and wondering if things are going to get better, wondering if that new opportunity is coming. Let me tell you something. Everything that I've seen for this year, it's happening. And I declare and decree victory for everybody on this live, myself included. I was in the hospital 3 times this week. That's why I haven't been on live, because I've been, going through a lot. And each time I was at the emergency room, I just kept speaking healing over myself, and even the conditions that, they told me about, this can be fatal, that can be fatal. I speak healing in abundance. And so if you are someone who, let's say you were recently diagnosed with cancer, or you were diagnosed with some chronic condition and it's been a frustrating process for you to go through, this is your sign from the Most High God that you are already healed. This is your sign that a new beginning is here for you. So I want you to start speaking healing over yourself and really believe it. Truly believe it. I know for the main condition that I've been struggling with, I need colorectal surgery, and I am grateful that I have my consultation coming up soon with the colorectal surgeon. So no matter what they've told me this week at the emergency room, they said that the internal hemorrhoids have grown to the size of like a small tennis ball, and if it ruptures, it can be fatal. As soon as the doctor told me that, I said, I'm healed. I'm healed. So again, whatever you're going through, trust the Most High God within you, and trust that your angels, ancestors, and spirit guides got you. And look at what card just fell out as I was shuffling. The universe is never late and God is always on time. My destiny is revealing itself in divine timing. The universe is never late and God is always on time. My destiny is revealing itself in divine timing. So again, if something's been delayed, like for instance, I've got, a few clients that are subscribers that have booked private sessions with me. And for some of y'all, I've predicted that you're going to get a new job, a new opportunity. And if that's been delayed, it's not a denial. It just means that it's going to happen in God's timing. It's not going to happen when we want. It's going to happen when God feels that you're ready. So again, the universe is never late and God is always on time. My destiny is revealing itself in divine timing. Now, the page number associated with this card is page 51. So let's see if there's an additional message there. Okay, so no, this one's an illustration. So like I said, sometimes the guidebook has additional messages and sometimes it's an illustration. Alright, so pulled 5 more cards since that's the theme for today. Look at this, y'all. And I just was talking about this. I release what no longer serves my happiness, health, and peace of mind. I release what no longer serves my happiness, health, and peace of mind. So again, if a connection, a job, a relationship, anything, if it is not serving your happiness, it's time to let it go. Because think about it, what's the alternative if you hold on to it? It's just going to drain you. It's just going to make you feel heavy. It's going to make you feel bad. So if a connection on any level, romantic, professional, familial, if it is draining you, if it is not serving your happiness, your health, and your peace of mind, it's time to release it. Next one, I am me. I am accepted. I am appreciated. I am loved. This is also why I make sure to tell you guys during my lives that you are loved, valued, and appreciated, because sometimes you may not have anybody around you to tell you that. You may be walking solo right now. So remember, you are accepted, you are appreciated, you are loved. But speak this to yourself in moments of insecurity. Speak this to yourself in moments where you start to feel discouraged, or if you're battling depression. I know there is at least 3 people that are going to watch this live that are battling depression right now. And I'm speaking healing over the pain that's causing that. And I want you to see this and remember it. I am me, I am accepted, I am appreciated, I am loved, because you are. God, the universe, your angels, and ancestors love you. And if nobody told you today, look, you get so much love and positive energy from me. And I want to make sure that when you leave this live, you feel uplifted and that you know you are loved. So the page number associated with that card is 46. Let's see if there is a message. Okay, so no, 46 has an illustration. But yeah, love yourself and know that, look at the next card, know that you are a whole ass vibe. This card, I'm a whole ass vibe. So let's take a look and see. And confidence is everything, y'all. You don't have to have a whole bunch of money or any of that. As long as you love yourself, people, energy is contagious. People feel your frequency. They can feel when you love yourself and they can feel when you don't. So make sure before you try to love anybody that you love you. So yeah, there is an additional message. My intuition is my greatest guide. It speaks clearly and moves me into action. My love, all answers rest within you. Find yourself in a quiet, safe space. Take a comfortable seat. Close your eyes and flow through some clearing breaths. So what I teach during my spiritual consultations, my healing sessions, breathe in positivity, exhale negativity. That's actual technique I learned in therapy. and with my life coach to help me manage when the symptoms of anxiety try to trigger. Quiet the mind, breathe in positivity, exhale negativity. Now ask God, Spirit, and the universe to be with you, as well as your ancestors. Ask them to grab your hand and lead you to what you are seeking. Ask your questions and listen to the answers that come. Next card, I rightfully create and set boundaries that protect and support my peace. I rightfully create and set boundaries that protect and support my peace. So I was tested with that more than once this week. I love that God has blessed me with the spiritual gifts that I have, but quite a few people, tend to take advantage of that. They will reach out and want free spiritual advice. They'll reach out and, it's like they want me to support them, but they don't reciprocate. They don't support back. And so I've learned a big part of self-love is creating boundaries, and that's simply to protect and support your peace. It's not to be mean. It's to protect your peace so that you're not being taken advantage of. I am worthy of the love I desire from myself and others. I am worthy of the love I desire from myself and others. A lot of people do not believe that. This is why they stay in toxic relationships. This is why they settle for less, because deep down inside, they don't feel that they are worthy of love. They don't feel they're worthy of healthy love, especially if you're dealing with abandonment. If, you have a mother wound, if your mother wasn't there for you, and I feel 5 people that are battling with this. If your mother did not make you feel safe, if you grew up in a household that was abusive, if you witnessed abuse, if you were abused, if you witnessed your, family and your parents fighting all the time, it creates the energy of low self-worth, and then you tend to attract people into your life that are a reflection of the way you feel about yourself. Genuinely, what you focus on, you give your power to. So if you don't feel that you're worthy, you're going to attract other people that feel the same way about you. Literally. You're going to attract people that are going to treat you the way that you treat yourself. So make sure that you are in a high frequency of self-worth before you try to enter into a relationship. Okay. Neptune, I got your 555 donation, and thank you, family. Go ahead and post your question in the chat, and I got you. And again, for those that may be joining the live right now, I wonder if I should get off their Wi-Fi. It's kind of lagging a little bit. For those that are just joining the live, all questions are a donation amount of $5.55. So if you have a question that you would like a psychic reading response to, go ahead and send your $5.55 donation to my CashApp, and then I'm going to answer the questions in the order that they are received. So let me scroll down so I can make sure I get to your question first. Okay. You said, is there anyone I know in person or online wishing bad things upon me or praying? No. Actually, Neptune, you are highly protected. Yeah, you're highly protected. I don't feel anybody sending you like any curses. You said for your downfall. No. Actually, what I feel, Neptune, is that you've been making positive connections. The people that you connect with on TikTok specifically, there are people that I see you supporting. And I mean, I'm not on TikTok. Y'all know that. I'm hardly ever on there. That's why I'm getting ready to do a live on there now, because it's been a while. But I'm seeing you like in the 5D supporting multiple people. Like you're tuning in when they post a video, you're commenting. There's actually quite a few people that are very appreciative of the way that you're supporting them online. So I don't feel that anyone's praying for your downfall, but what I do feel is that there are people that are jealous of you. I do feel that. I feel like specifically males, males that kind of find you intimidating, because you're very easy on the eyes. I feel that energy, like that jealousy, but I don't feel like anyone is sending you any like spiritual attacks to harm you. I don't feel that. What I do feel also is some scamming shit going on. Have you had people on TikTok reach out to you, telling you that you need to pay them for a reading? I don't know why, but that just came up in my energy real strong. Like I'm feeling a feminine energy that probably reached out telling you that you need to utilize my, and that's why you got to be careful on TikTok, because not everybody who says they're spiritual is actually spiritual. There's a whole lot of scammers on TikTok. That's more what I'm feeling. Like people trying to scam you online. Definitely some jealousy in the communities that you are with, and going there. Told you about that. And, okay, see, I don't remember that. I really don't remember that. But I remember Cody telling me that a while ago, but I don't remember you telling me that. But be careful with that. Be careful with that platform, because it's people on there that are actual spiritualists, and it's people on there that are pretending, like literally pretending. But no, I don't feel like anybody is praying for your downfall. I do feel like there are some people that are jealous of you that, are just on some insecure hater type of energy. But the people that you have been supporting, they're actually, they see you. They may not tell you that, but they appreciate every time that you are giving them support. So, also, I know this isn't part of your question, but I feel like there's a masculine energy that's been watching the way you're supporting them that may be about to reach out to you and offer you like a side gig, possibly modeling. So be on the lookout for that. As far as the jealous people, are they in? Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. Some of these people are definitely in your family, and some of them, Neptune, are so-called friends. And I know, like, you don't have a huge circle, but there's a guy from your past that you went to school with, that's been stalking you online. And he's not stalking you because he's interested in you. He's stalking you because he's jealous. He's like obsessed with, I guess, attention that you get from celebrities, I guess. Like there's people that are celebrities or like low-key, they're like online celebrities or people who are really, really well known, and those people have been noticing you, and these other people are watching that and getting jealous. But yeah, there are people in your family that are jealous as well, and they sit up and have negative conversations about you because they're insecure and they're intimidated. So rise above that, don't let that get to you, because at the end of the day, you're better than that. And they know it. That's why they're jealous. Okay, and then I got your other donation. What's your second question? Or was that your second question? Also, I'm feeling like there's somebody in your family that's jealous of authority figures. Somebody in your family that's jealous of the way authority figures admire you. And remember, jealousy is nothing more than a reflection of the unhealed parts of somebody else, and it's a projection of their insecurity, which means that they need to heal. This fell out, so this must be for you. My greatest good and what is meant for me will never miss me. My greatest good and what is meant for me will never miss me. This is clarifying that new opportunity that I told you a while ago is about to come towards you a couple months ago. It's about to manifest. And that manifestation is starting this month. Yeah, that's starting this month. It's going to be a surprise, like an unexpected blessing. But modeling, I keep hearing really loud. I think you're going to get like some sort of like side gig. Oh, you only had one question? Okay, then I guess that was that same notification. It looked like they were with you. Okay, that's no problem because I'm getting ready to jump over to TikTok right after I get off this one. Especially because it's been a while since I've been on there. I pretty much just, like, if I edit a video, upload, and that's it. I don't really engage very much on TikTok, but I realize that I need to start back doing that. Because I've had quite a few people that started following me on there from the videos that I recently posted. So, yeah. All right, well, family, I'm going to jump off here. For those who, again, would like a private reading, I'm offering a special right now where you can book a 15-minute private reading for only $25. And once I have my website up, you guys will be able to book directly online for the live one-on-one video healing sessions. And those are offered at 30 minutes and 1 hour. And if you're interested in that, you know, for those that may want to do your readings privately, be sure to, again, reach out to me. You can email me, or on Instagram, you can follow my new page. DM me there. Let me know, hey, D, I'd like to, you know, schedule a $25 15-minute reading. And then once I receive your donation to my CashApp, I will get you scheduled. So, thank you to everybody that tuned in. He said, but as for the guy she said I went to school with that's stalking me, I have no idea who it is, and that's yeah, we will talk about it because it's somebody who is like, they're like obsessed with you, and not in a flattering, good way. This person needs help. They need to hit the link, pull a little tink tank. Get on betterhelp.com. Oh my goodness. So we'll talk offline. But thank you so much, everybody, for supporting the platform. And again, for those that are new to the channel, don't forget to hit like, share, and subscribe. Turn on your notification bell. That way you get notified every time I go live or upload. And if you are on TikTok, join me over there. I'm about to start the live over there. All right, family, I will talk to you guys later, and y'all stay blessed and abundant.
Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and turn on that notification bell.